Life in the city with my parents quickly became the new reality. No more schools, jobs, traffic, or news. Everything that once seemed important was gone. Now, there was only one thing left: survival. The city became a fortress. The military set up checkpoints, patrolled the streets, installed sirens and floodlights. Sometimes at night, we'd hear strange sounds beyond the walls, scratching on concrete, or laughter, very, very quiet laughter. But all this time, not a single breach. Still, it felt like we weren't safe. We were just left alone, not out of kindness, but because we no longer interested them. 3 weeks after I arrived, I joined the local garrison. At first, it was just shifts and patrols. Then, a few weeks in, we got a new mission.
Podlesnoy Village, 17 kilometers from the city. We lost contact with the recon team. Last we heard was last night. Then, silence.
We rolled out in 3 trucks, 8 soldiers in total. I was grouped with Lieutenant Kirill, a quiet man in his 40s, and Pavel, our medic, younger than me, but with eyes like he'd seen too much already. By the time we reached the village, the sun was setting.
Eyes open, sweep the perimeter. Radio chatter. Only if necessary.
Podlesnoye greeted us with silence. No people, no sound, not even birds. The houses looked like lifeless dolls' houses. No open windows, no cars. Everything was frozen in time. We began clearing the streets. No signs of struggle, no signs of life, as if everyone had just vanished. In one house, I found a kitchen set for dinner. Bread, a knife, an open can of stew. The radio still played softly in the background. Everything was covered in a thin layer of dust, like it had been sitting there for a week. And then, a gunshot. Just one, from our group. The radio crackled to life.
Contact, contact. Backyard by the barn. It's a trap.
We ran. When we got there, nothing. No soldier, no enemy. Just tracks leading into the forest. Long, deep tracks, like something had dragged a sack full of bones. We followed them. The sun had set. The forest was pitch black. Our flashlights trembled in our hands. Then we heard it, crying. A child's cry, thin and weak, coming from deep between the trees. And then, something burst from the darkness. A black silhouette, fast as a bullet. It slammed into Pavel, knocking him off his feet, and dragged him into the woods before we could even react. Gunshots tore through the silence. Leaves flew in every direction. But nothing came out. Only Pavel's backpack remained on the trail.
We're leaving. Open fire. Fire into the trees.
We returned to the city 2 men short. Command called it standard losses. Just another day in this world, but I couldn't forget what I saw. Those eyes. They weren't just hunting, they were thinking. 3 weeks have passed since that night. No new signals, no movement, no sound. Some say we've won, that it's over. But we know this is just the beginning. Something is gathering in the dark. They've been too quiet, too smart. And if they return, it won't be one at a time. They'll come together. And when they do, we won't survive.